Hi, I'm Jeff Limmer from Studio Cycles, and this is my definition of spinning. I've been involved in the indoor cycling industry for over 15 years. I've written 6 books. I've got about 50,000 manuals in circulation. We have an ever-expanding video library, 2 websites, a giant warehouse dedicated specifically to indoor cycling, the bikes, the installing, the refurbishing. And I have the only indoor cycling specific retail store in the world where we just sell bikes, all the top bikes. I met Johnny G, the creator of spinning, in the late 80s, early 90s. I was managing Beverly Hills Bike Shop. He was a client of the bike shop. We took care of his bicycles. And he was an extraordinary personal trainer, and he did things that people just went, wow, wow. He just did crazy off-the-wall, incredible endeavors, and he was a serious cyclist. He was training for the race across America, and he was away from his family. And again, this is my interpretation based on my experience with him, knowing him, hearing about him, working in and around him, and his wife, and his family, and the people close to him. But he was training for the race across America, and he was away from his family a lot, and he, I believe, wanted to be close to his family, so he took an old Schwinn exerciser and put it in his garage and started riding that, and it just didn't feel like his bicycle. He had a cast iron perimeter weighted flywheel made. He bolted it into the frame of an old Schwinn, like an XR7, XR8 gold exerciser with like an oven timer on it, like your grandma probably had, and he engaged the drivetrain, and that perimeter weighted flywheel produced aggressive inertia, and that combined with manually applied resistance, he redesigned the handlebars, redesigned the seat. It felt like his bicycle, and he started riding that, and then he built a couple of them, and he rode with his neighbors, and then he built 10 of them and opened up a studio in Main Street in Santa Monica, and people would line up for blocks to ride with this guy on his exercise bikes. And you know, from the very beginning, what he did was he built an exercise bike, a high-performance exercise bike that felt like his bicycle and mimicked the positions and the things that you do on your bicycle when you're out on the road. And in the last 15 years, there's been a million different morphed versions of the Johnny G spinner and the Spinner series bikes, but a lot of weird crap has come and gone. There's the bikes that go like this, there's the bikes that turn and pivot, which in my estimation feel nothing like my bicycle. I've been involved in the bicycle industry, like I said, about 20 years. I've probably owned over 100 of the best bikes built, engineered, and generated in the bicycle industry. I'm kind of a snob with my bicycles, but I ride 4 or 5 days a week, and if I can't ride my bicycle, I'm on one of these. There's a proper way to set the bike up. There's a lot of people with opinions and descriptions and what you should and shouldn't do on the bike, but down the heart of the matter, what spinning is and what it always has been is it's a simulated ride on a bike that doesn't move, to music with rhythm, feeling good, and digging inside yourself and finding parts of you that come to the surface that you didn't know you had, and you develop into a better person, physically, kind of spiritually and mentally, and which is why this is such a big deal to so many people. If you've never tried spinning, which is a trademark term owned by Mad Dog Athletics, I would caution you that what spinning has become, because it's become so big and there's so many different morphed versions of it, it's kind of like eating at a chain restaurant. I mean, you may go to a spinning class and it might not be an experience that you can wrap your head around and it blows you away, but there's so many variables. The instructor, the music is huge. The condition of the bikes, the condition of the room, the atmosphere of the room, the attitude of the class. You know, there are little fiefdoms in the spinning rooms where this is my bike and this is my group, and But there are also huge pockets of positive, extraordinary potential for people who go in and try this activity out. And people do this and it becomes their zen, it becomes their thing. So there's a proper way to set the bike up, there's a proper way to ride the bike, so that you don't get hurt, you get the most benefits and the maximum potential that you can get out of the bike. For more helpful bike buyer aid videos and tech support videos, bike building videos, or if you want a personal private consultation on which bike might be best for you or your club, check us out online at studiocycles.com.